Hello and happy Easter. I'm coming to you now because there's only 6 hours to go until enrollment closes on my Game Changer course. And I wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about the changes that I made in my own career that I will take you through if you do the Game Changer, that can get you to a point where you have complete flexibility in the way you work. Now, for many, many years, I could not take holidays like Easter, even Christmas and New Year's. I really struggled to take these holidays off, and especially Easter. It just always seemed to fall at a point where there were huge projects that needed to happen. And I don't think I've ever, almost never, have I had Easter off fully, like from, Friday to Monday. And this year I do, and I knew that I could, and I actually have planned to come away with friends. This is why I'm in a hotel right now, in Provence, in France. And it really made me reflect on how things have changed in my freelance career. So the way that I've got to this point, this flexibility, is not by accident. It's because I implemented intentional changes in the way that I worked. So for years, one of my main clients, they paid well, but their working practices were appalling. So I would often be sent something late in the evening and say, well, we really need to be sending this to senior management first thing in the morning. So that would mean working. My entire evening was gone. I'd be working until midnight sometimes, maybe later. Often I would be sent things on a Thursday or Friday with the intention that I needed to have it ready by Monday. And I just did these things resentfully, but kind of thinking, well, I guess I don't really have a choice. That's how I felt. I don't really have a choice. And it sucks that I don't get these public holidays, that I can't take them off. Sometimes I couldn't afford to take them off, and that's a different thing. That was to do with the rate that I was charging. I just couldn't actually afford time off. But often it was because as a freelancer, I was expected to step in when everyone else was taking time off to spend with their friends or families or just do whatever they wanted. And it was only when I really had the courage to stop working with this client, and it took me a while. It took me a while to put all these pieces in place to be able to find other clients, first of all, to be able to have the confidence to actually go for other clients and then get their business so that I could let this main client go. And it also came when I also had the confidence in my own abilities to set boundaries. So I did continue to try working with this client. And as soon as I put boundaries in place, it just didn't work because they were not used to working with freelancers who implement any kind of boundaries. So I stopped working for them. I still get offered work from them. I don't take it anymore. And as a result, I now work with one of my main clients is an amazing client. I really love working with them. And me saying I'm going to take Easter off is they don't blink an eyelid, because it's a normal thing for freelancers as human beings, as we are, to want to take time off. That does mean that I need to, if there's lots of people off at the same time, there's same considerations as might happen if you're staff. But I feel like I have a lot of freedom to do that. I have the flexibility to do that. And so what I would say to you, if you're in a position where you feel like you don't ever set the terms and conditions of your freelance life, whether that's because you don't charge what you want to charge, you just are told this is how much we pay for something, or this is the amount of time that you have to do something in, or these are the general working this is the working environment. If you feel like you don't have the power to do that, then this course is exactly the way that I will show you how you do have the power. You do have the negotiating capability to do that. And it really is like tapping into your confidence, your strength as a freelancer. And this course, the reason why, there's only a few hours until enrollment finishes, and I won't be doing it again for quite some time. The end of the year, maybe, possibly the start of 2025. So the reason I really am encouraging you to come on is because nothing changes if nothing changes, right? Whatever frustrations or just negative parts of your freelance career that you want to change, if you know ways of changing it and you're not doing it because you're feeling blocked or there are barriers in some way, or you actually don't know how to change it, nothing is going to change. There is never a client who's going to come and say to you, hey, you know what? We're going to pay you more, even though you haven't asked for it, or we're going to give you loads more time to finish that project. That doesn't happen, right? Because clients are businesses. So they want things done in the time that they want it done, and they want to pay what they want to pay. So it's up to us to be good negotiators, to advocate for ourselves. And that's what I really want this course to show you. And if you feel that you're not at a level yet where this course is for you, like you're not advanced enough in your freelance career, or there's other things that you think you should focus on before you do a course like that, like this, I would say there's no level you need to be at. You could be a complete beginner freelancer. You could have been freelancing for decades. The common thing is, do you want your freelance career to really thrive? Do you want to learn how to have more freedom in your career, to earn more money, to have more time back to do the things that you really want to do? And if the answer is yes, then this course is for you. As always, I will put my WhatsApp number in this message where it shows up. It is, if you're watching on YouTube, you may not be able to see that. So it's +34 677 03 2091. You can just quickly WhatsApp me a message and I will reply immediately to any question that you might have. So yeah, I mean, whether you, I have no doubt that this course will be great for you. Whether it's the right time to do it or not, it is up to you to decide, but there is no time like the present, I would say. There is no time like now to be leveling up your career, to be really going after what you want, because if not now, then when? Like, when is this magical time when you have so much time where you can just, leisurely do a course? And this isn't a course that takes up tons of time. It's over 6 weeks. Each module is short and sharp and to the point. You can watch things on replay if you don't get them the first time, if you can't watch them live for whatever reason. There is not tons of material to wade through and to get kind of stuck in and stumble over. And I will be there every step of the way, guiding you through. So this is my last call, kind of like doors closing announcement. In a few hours, I will shut the door. And after that, if you're interested, you will need to go on the wait list. So please come along. I think you will love this course. I really do. I've already had from the people who have joined, they're already so excited to get started. And I feel sure that it's going to be the same for you. If you have any questions, just send me a WhatsApp. Okay, bye.